Detroit Pistons fans, what's going on, man? It's your boy, known as Jay, coming at y'all real quick. The Detroit Pistons game one start off today on the road against, unfortunately, the Eastern Conference champions, the Miami Heat. However, that game came down to last play, last second shot. The Pistons fought back today, and so much that went on in this game. Cade Cunningham making his big epic return. Some defensive highlights today we want to talk about from our rookies, and some moments that, this I believe is going to make a very fun season today. Let's get into it, man. So let's start off right out the gate from tip-off. This game was exciting from the very beginning to the end, man. Like, that's how you want a good game in any sports, period. Whether it's football, basketball, whatever. You want excitement from the very first second of the game to the very last second. And I think we got that today. We got a physical game that was ruined today by the referee officiating. To me, they were the worst part about this game, even over the turnovers we made, which were a lot today. We turned the ball over in the first half like 15 times, which is not good, and they all resulted into points. That's not something that you want, but at the end of the day, this is a young rookie team trying to find their identity versus the Eastern Conference champions. So, of course, what you expect to happen. It happens. They won't do that every game. It happened probably again, but it won't be every single game. One thing they did do well today, a lot of times we saw the defensive effort from the Pistons and from this young core. They played some defense, man. They had a lineup. They started Cade, Killian, Asur Thompson, B. Stu, and Jalen Durant. So from get-go, the rookie Asur Thompson, man, this dude had 3 blocks within 2 minutes. 3 blocks within 2 minutes. That's crazy, bro. He was forced blocking Jimmy Butler, blocking, I want to say Kevin Love, one of those guys he blocked, and somebody else. But I know he was down there swiping blocks away. The Pistons had quite a few blocks, to be honest with you. Several blocks today. Overall, I forget the numbers and the stats. This is my initial reaction right now, so y'all gotta forgive me if I don't have all the stats. But I know Cade went off today, had 30-point game, 18 in the first half. Killian missed every three-pointer on the man today. And I know the fan base about to come for him, but he still came away with 10 points. Very good effort on defensive steals, just doing his thing, man, and help moving the basketball and just being in his spot. The shots will go far. It's game one. Not everybody's going to hit all their threes. Cade missed a few of them. Alec Burke missed a few of them. Isaiah Stewart actually made a couple of them today, so it happens. And, I think Ivy even missed a couple of threes today. So, Marcus Sasser came in as a rookie and knocked down some threes, hit about 8 points. So you saw that from him. You saw his energy and so much covered. Like I said, the officiating was garbage today. I think that was worse than the turnovers, personally, to me, because it was just unnecessary. There was times that they should have called the Heat for fouls. To me, there were times they shouldn't have called fouls, period. Because the fact of the matter, it just wasn't that type of game. When this game one, the referees are already going to be ticky-tack all year. Why do y'all have to start off so quick with it already in this game? Can y'all just not let the players play on both teams? That goes for both teams. Why not just let them play? That's the problem with the NBA sometimes, man. But like I said, man. So, what I wanted to talk about, too, was that I can tell Monty was really trying to find a rhythm with a lot of his lineups today. So I don't kill him for none of the lineups, because when it mattered the most, he had the right lineup out there at the right time when it mattered the most. The other thing is, I noticed that we still need veteran big help. We need a legitimate veteran big that can come off the bench and help settle the court for this team, because the lineup he put out there sometime late in the third, going to the fourth, that lineup was not it. I know it was Sasser. I know he had a few points, out there, but him, Jaden Ivey together, I believe it was Joe Harris and, another wing, and then I want to say Bagley or somebody. I did not like that lineup. It was just not good. Going against Mark Thompson, Thomas Bryant. I said Mark Thompson. Thomas Bryant. and he was kind of being a force today. Had a little minor injury he was dealing with, but he was kind of being a force down the paint, grabbing rebounds. You know what I'm saying? He outsized us today. The Heat got some size. They outsized us on the bench and on the start lineup. Really, Jalen Duran to me had a 50-50 game today. He played well at times, but I feel like there was times where he should have been on his defensive assignment a little bit, and he should have been there to make plays defensively for us. He had a couple blocks, he did. But, like I said, I'm not going to kill him today. I'm not saying he was bad or anything, but, this did feel like a usual Jalen Duran game. You know what I'm saying? I expect a little bit more out of him. I could care less for the points. He did get like 10 rebounds and 14 points when it's all said and done, but in an alley-oop today from Cade. But like I said, the effort overall for this team was there. That's the most important thing about it. I personally didn't want to make the video to this game because it was so much that happened. I was like, man, I don't even know if I can talk about all of it. But the thing is, like, I'm just happy to see Pistons basketball back because, we've been starting to see all the frustration people had towards Cade Cunningham this year, all season, all since last year when he got hurt. I'd like to think, despite missing that game-winning shot, I know people go try to low-key snap him for that, but despite missing that shot, he came and gave you 30 today. That man forced Eric Spoelstra to use one of his timeouts that when he had 2 left. Forced that man to use his timeouts because of the big plays he was making. And I hope that was a quick reminder of why we took him number 1. Man was taking it to Jimmy Butler today. You know what I'm saying? That's what your number 1 pick did, who haven't touched actual basketball, NBA basketball regular season game since a month from now last year before he got hurt. He played, almost 20 games, and then he was hurt for the rest of the year. So to see them come do that, after all the slander that y'all gave this dude, for him to come out here tonight and tell y'all to shut the hell up was a beautiful thing. It was just a beautiful thing, man. So I'm happy to see it tonight, man. Like I said, I can't give an overall grade. Like I said, it's game 1. I actually expect us to win the next game. So at the way they played tonight, playing up for the Eastern Conference champions, that's not an easy task. The level of veteran talent, the level of poise that team shows, you know what I'm saying? Even when they have rough moments, they stay calm. Teams like them, they stay calm and stay poised. And for this young team that was missing their veterans, like guys like Bojan Bogdanovic, a key shooter for this team, that was missing Monte Morris and another player that I can't seem to think of right now off the top of my head who's missing. But that's guys that they were, at least a couple of those guys, they were probably counting on. So to come in this game without those guys, that was kind of big for me, for them to be able to come do that. So that just tells you right there that the coaching already is making itself known with this team. This team is fighting through the hardships, man. They're going to learn. This is a team looking for their identity versus a team that's trying to get to the finals again. That was just coming off of finals. They're trying to prove they can win the finals. So if you expected them to just dominate the Heat, that wasn't going to happen. The fact that we stayed with them and it took down there to the late end of the third quarter, early fourth quarter for them to get a 20-point lead on us and force us into a corner like the way they did is a testament. And then we still come back and only lose by 1. That shows you the testament to already what that man, that coach Monty Williams is bringing to this team. So for me personally, to him, I could give him a lesser grade, but I just want to give him an A just for that, for his debuting game. I know it wasn't perfect, but he was undermanned, and you are still thin in the paint. Troy Weavers, to me, still got some work to do. Maybe we'll do something by trade, or hopefully can make a waiver pickup or something for a veteran bid that can defend and rim protect. But other than that, I gotta give him an A for that, man. As far as Coach Monty, man, because he showed what he can do with this roster. These players already are showing signs they're looking better. Cade gang was looking smooth today. Again, Thompson, offensively, you can see what he needs to work on. But like I said, defensively, he was there. Killian was there on defense, man. To muscling up these guys, they were not afraid to go out there and fight. That's a dog mentality. As a fan, I'm happy. But that's all I want to give to y'all today, man. If y'all want more on stats. Y'all can go Google it. I'm not giving y'all that. I'm just giving y'all my reaction to this game. We'll talk more about it on D313XP Pod tomorrow. Stay tuned to that. I'll announce the time before the night's over with, what time we'll be going live tomorrow, and we'll be having a special guest. Chris Howard will be showing on, so make sure y'all hit the like button, man, if you can, and share this video with everybody, man. And don't forget to hit the subscription button, man. It's the first game of the year. I appreciate y'all for this, man. Thank you, man, very much for watching this video. Screw the refs. Shout out to Monty Williams and the Pistons. Good game, Pistons, man. Y'all got some things to work on, definitely. Y'all got some problems y'all need to fix. But I'll take it. It's first game of the year. You go out, despite losing, you go out like this. Hey, as a fan, I can't do nothing but be happy. So with that being said, peace.